An estimated 2 million children in Syria are not attending school, and close to 1 million of those who have fled the country are not getting appropriate education either. Half of the children who do attend school in Syria say they do not feel safe. Humanitarian workers have recorded what some of these children have said.
Aboud, age 12, told us, "I always feel angry all the time." Rehab, age 8, from Aleppo, told us, "I'm afraid of going to school because a plane will bomb us." Allah, age 12, told us, "I would be confused if I didn't hear or see airstrikes because they happen so often."
Amy Richmond has worked with displaced Syrian children in Jordan, Lebanon, and Turkey, and those internally displaced in Syria.
Save the Children estimates that as we speak, every hour, 250 more children are fleeing with their families. And the psychological toll of this, experiencing and witnessing violence, compounded by the ongoing deprivation that displacement causes, creates a situation that we call toxic stress.
Experts say stress and trauma impede physical and mental development in children, and that severely traumatized children cannot learn. Almost every Syrian child is affected by the war in some way. Those who have survived are likely to have at least one relative who has been killed. Children in refugee camps are often subject to humiliation and abuse.
So the question is there any efficacy, any impact of what the teacher and the therapist are doing when the abuse is continuing? All kinds of abuse. And let's say that it is severe abuse. And that's what's going on.
The U.S. State Department is working with some local communities in northeastern Syria to help rehabilitate school-age children. Art, dancing, and acting help children deal with some of the pain. They also have to learn how to interact with one another before going into a classroom.
Children won't be able to go from running around on the streets or having no sort of formal structure to then sitting in a classroom for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours on a day, taking notes and learning. So you have to treat a lot of the mental issues and the mental trauma before you're able to really get them learning the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s.
Experts warn that the war in Syria is creating a lost generation that will have devastating consequences for the country that will need rebuilding when the war ends. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.